What's up, everybody? I just want to do a quick video to give you a little info. As we know, the PSVR2 adapter came out a while back, and I ranted about it not being available. Well, mine arrived today, and I realized yesterday, I guess, that I was looking at, okay, when it comes in, I need to learn how to set it up, and I was looking at it, and it talked about the DisplayPort cable that does not come with it, and so you got to buy your own. And then I realized the display, all this time I thought it was going to require an HDMI cable. I just seen the pictures, yeah, DisplayPort, I thought it was an HDMI cable. I just looked at the thing, the videos of people doing it. And I realized a DisplayPort cable is totally different than a HDMI cable. So I looked at my laptop, my gaming laptop, and I only have HDMI. I don't have a DisplayPort. So, but my understanding is that my Type-C USB port does connect to my NVIDIA graphics card. So, actually I realized this a couple of days ago, and I started doing a little research, and I looked on Reddit, I looked on YouTube, and there was no videos about if you don't have the DisplayPort, will the HDMI-C, or will the Type-C USB work? And it's not even covered. I looked all over YouTube, it doesn't say. One guy did say if you use the HDMI on your computer to an HDMI or to a DisplayPort cable to the PSVR2 adapter, it won't work. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what one of the reviewers said. He had a pretty professional looking channel, so I don't know. What does that mean? Nothing. And so I did some more research, and the only people that talked about the Type-C port on the laptop was Reddit. And everybody was like, well, it should work. No, it won't work. It might work. I don't know. Maybe they'll support it one day. I mean, basically, they didn't know. So I was like, well, I've already ordered it. It's been shipped, and it's on its way. So I went on Amazon, and I bought this one. See if I can get it there where you can. The Benefi, just some off-brand Type-C to DisplayPort. I think it was $10. And it seems like a good cable. It feels like a good quality cable. And so for $10, I was like, I'll try it. So it arrived yesterday. PSVR2 adapter arrived today, and I am happy to report it does work. So basically, if your laptop's like mine, I have the Lenovo Legion Slim 5, and it's got a NVIDIA 4060 in it, and but it's got a Type-C port on the side, and that's where I plug in the Quest and stuff, of course, to play VR on it. And so I thought, well, give it a shot. So I hooked up the PSVR2 adapter just like the instructions say, except I used this cable, plugged the DisplayPort into the adapter, and then I plugged that into my PC. And it worked. Seems to be working pretty good. I played some Half-Life Alyx on it. It was the game froze on me a couple of times, but after when I got killed, I hit reload to start, and a couple of times when I got killed, the game froze. But I don't think that had anything to do with this. I think that was just my PC acting screwy at the time. So I jumped in. I played some Serious Sam. I played some Duke Nukem VR. Just to make sure everything seemed to be. The Serious Sam looks great. The Duke Nukem, sometimes it looked kind of watery, but I think that's because that's a mod. I played it like 3 years ago originally, and I don't remember if it did that on the Quest or not. But Half-Life Alyx looked good, which is an official AAA title game, and then Serious Sam VR looked good. So yeah, that'll work. And here's a picture of me. I have the most sophisticated channel. Most people have all these screenshots, the videos playing while they do it, and you can show you. I'm a simple guy, but I'm very charming, and people find me very likable. So I took a screenshot at least to show that, look, there's my little Type-C plugged in on the side, and there's Serious Sam on the screen. It is working. So yeah, it looks like I'm the first person on the internet to find something out. That does not happen very often. So if you got a Type-C, I think you got to make sure that your graphics card does communicate with that Type-C port. Because I think on mine, the DisplayPort runs off the onboard's graphics. So that's like if you want to hook up to a monitor, big, shoot it on a big screen or whatever. That's for your onboard's graphic. But I think my video card, the big boy, runs through the Type-C. So I don't know, but give it a shot. I can't guarantee it'll work for you, but I can tell you it did work for me. So there we go. So anyway, happy VR gaming to everybody, and peace.